Okay, we're back. Whoops, I'm not in the game. That was like falling on my face at the very beginning. So, welcome back, Woodland creatures, to another Paper Mario episode 31. We're already 31 fat episodes deep into this game. Feel like it's gonna be. I'm gonna probably have it done by 50, if I were to guess. But I do know I gotta talk to this guy, Admiral Barbary. Yeah, I know him. You know that house just past the wall in the eastern part of town? That's his. But I think both you and he would be better off if you just let him be. Admiral Barbary, I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about. Now, if you please. Don't be so coy, Admiral. We've already found out your identity. What poppycock? Tell me, what would you want with me if I were this chap? You say your ship needs a navigator? You want me to do the job, huh? So sorry, but you'll have to look elsewhere. I shall set sail upon the sea, nevermore. But don't be like that. We truly need your help. Can't you see that? Without you, we surely meet our ends on the way to Keyhaul Key. Awfully sorry, dear boy. But when I say no, what I mean is no. You say Barbary won't go to the sea, huh? Well, can't say that surprises me. The real question is, are you folks really sure you want Barbary back on the water? Yeah. Oh, is that it? Now, I see. Rough seas out there. Most sailors would meet their ends, but not old Barbary, though. The fact of the matter is, Admiral Barbary's tale is sad. Horribly sad. Buckle up, viewer. You'll probably end up crying. I wouldn't go that far, but it is sad. Please do. I can't take it. In that case, get ready. Barbary's tale of woe goes something like this. Barbary was once married. He had a wife of enduring beauty named Scarlet. The two of them were madly in love, the sort of love reserved for fairy tales. Now, Barbary was a renowned sailor, so he was away from home for long periods of time. Scarlet never complained, though, and always waited and faithfully for Barbary's return. The lines always throw it off for me. And Barbary, his eye never drifted. He loved only Scarlet, truly and deeply, madly, Savage Garden. So they lived and found happiness where they could, and all was good for a time. But not all good things can last. It was particularly icy winter when it happened. Scarlet fell ill, a virus, a passing cold. No one knew, but it soon turned serious. Barbary, at sea on a long, lonely voyage, knew nothing of his bride's suffering. By the time he returned, Scarlet had succumbed. She was gone. Barbary, of course, blamed himself. My loving wife perished because of me. If I were not at sea, I could have nursed her to health. I could have saved her. He was overcome with such thoughts. They tormented him, always, haunting his sleep. He's never gone out to sea since. Why must romance so often end in tragedy? Why? I see why he won't set sail. You all know his tale now. So, tell me, do you still want him to return to the sea? It's for the greater good. Very well. I understand. If you're that determined, then I'll give you this. Oh, sorry. On her deathbed, Scarlet wrote Barbary a final letter. You hold it in your hands. I don't know what's written inside, but I can tell you what. She told me she told me she told me as she lay dying. If I should succumb to this plague, and if my love should blame himself for my death, then give me this letter, so he may hear my voice. It was her last request, but when I saw Bobbery in misery, trying to forget the pain as he mourned his wife, I just couldn't bring myself to present this letter to him. I've regretted it ever since. Please, take this letter and do the deed I was too cowardly to do. Take it to Bobbery. Thank you, Podley. That had to hurt to admit. We'll deliver you the letter. Let's go, Mario. Now I kinda just wanna spend the episode down here. Such a nice, low, gravelly tone.
What? Oh, boy, Blabberton's beard, not you again. No matter how many times you no matter how many times you entreat me, my stance is firm. Now away with you. Pardon, a letter, you say? For me? What? Scarlet? This is Scarlet's handwriting.
Scarlet, my love. God, so many different voices. My love, if you're reading this letter, then I'm no longer by your side. Because fate has stepped between us. I've decided to write you this letter. If you're reading this, I must have passed away while you were at sea. I can only assume you will blame yourself for it, my sweet Bobbery. Although my life was short, you gave me more than a lifetime's worth of joy. Though you will mourn, I beg that you remember that time, like love is a tide. You are one with the sea, as you were one with me. Do not lose both life's loves. Time like love is a tide. You are one with the sea, as you were one with me. 1,000 pardons, but I have a moment alone, please. If you... Please. Sorry. Yes, love. I was happy. My sweet, sweet Scarlet. I love you still. Now then, you were looking for a navigator, I believe, bound for Keyhaul Key. If you think an old sea-bone like me is what you need, then let's shove off. Admiral Bobbery, excellent. I knew you would get the Bobbery on board, you wonderful mustached man, you. To you, I must say, ahoy! I was wise to choose you as a captain. Ahoy to me as well. My men have already loaded their cargo and supplies, yes. Preparations are complete. If you have no errands, we can depart at once. What do you say? Shall we set sail? Oh, let's shove off. Very well, to the sea. Raise anchor and set sails for thrills and emotion, and romance and money. Our destination is dread Keyhaul Key. Wait up! Don't worry, audience. I know. The guy that you're like, well, if that ain't clearly that dude, don't worry. I know. So good, baby.
This is X01 here. Come in, dude. I repeat, X01 here. Over. Roger. Readying U5 by infiltration is successful. X not black aboard vessel. Repeat, X not black is aboard the vessel. Welcome to Woodland. Can I take your order, please?
Yeah, can I get a Whopper?
the search over completed all today. Is there anything else I can get?
Chapter 5, The Key to Pirates. Woodland creatures. You woodland creatures. We're off. We're in it. Month star day XO. Over the protests of my crew, the SS Flavian has set sail. Is this voyage as reckless as they say? I must scoff. Flavio will show them guts. I kind of want to read it as Flavio, but he's got enough lines that I'm going to get one or two, like, me ones in there. Month star day XX, another day of good wind. White clouds, they dazzle me. It is as if they are a blessing of our voyage. Flavio thanks them most heartily. Month star day X music note. Things are going smoothly, yet I am filled with dread. At this speed, we should reach our destination by tomorrow sunrise. Skull captains cast his gaze, red jewel shines and plays, boom bassa boom festival. The Stash brothers, best of friends, 3 times Red Stash lands on his hand. Blue Stash belly 4 times is whacked, so let's hear those fireworks go boom. And the boom bassa boom festival. Yes, now we are talking. Flavio told you, did he not? Nothing to fear, no. The island is right before our eyes. Do you not see it? It is a mountain of treasure. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I feel fabulous. I shall tell you one of my many tales of bravery. No, it is no trouble at all. There I was, locked in deadly combat with a sea serpent. Yes, but even then I smiled, for I knew I'd prevail. I had the beast licked, for I am Flavio. He was giant, massive, a huge drink of man-eater. But even now, you know, I could take him, yes. Where was I? Oh, yes. But even then I smiled, for I knew I'd prevail. Great. He started again. A tale of bravery, right, huh? I heard this one yesterday.
There's nowhere to escape to. We just have to listen until he's finished. Yeah, if you interrupt him mid-story, he absolutely loses it too. What? Why is the... What? Wait, what's going on here? The ship's stopping. Oi, Master Flavio. Awful sorry to interrupt that wicked story, but the ship stopped.
Stopped. You say to me after interrupting a story of passion and fury. Well, it is your job to keep the ship moving, yes? So take care of it.
Oi. Aye, Flavio. I'll get right on it, right quick. What a tick.
I like how he's like, boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Just wait a Goomba stomp a moment, you scallywag. What the? Oi, quit shoving, eh? I'm working over here. I said, quit shoving. Blah! Oh! The
What is this ruckus now? Who is here? Will someone tell me what's going on?
No, they're upon us, the pirate ghosts. All them rumors were true. What do we do? We gotta get out of here.
Do not panic yourselves. This is just a dream that we are all having awake. No. Quickly move to the boat. Oh, ghostly wooing thing. Are you really the savage pirate king? Help me!
Buck up now, everyone. Remain civilized. Relax. Don't panic. Relax, 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 I say. You simply must take it easy. What? Excuse me, listen up, everyone. If we could form an orderly line without... Forget that. Make a path.
Bobbery, look alive, man. Aye, we must get out of here. Abandoned ship. Every rich, marvelous merchant for himself. Sometimes I wish I had, like, a studio that I could, like, actually, like, scream in. Because, like, here I am at, like, 4:45 trying not to be a bother to my neighbors during quarantine. Month star, day X star, fortune from disaster. The kindly sea washed us ashore. What strange irony that this island was our intended destination all along, no? And yet we mourn. We have lost 3 crew members, including Admiral Bobbery. It pains me to think they were taken by the Pirate King. That ghostly thing. What happens to us now? We must be lost without hope, stricken in the wilds. Month, star, day, X heart. We have made a semblance of civilized life here. The ship's flotsam washed in, and we now have salty bread and other salty things. We can live for some time on the salty bounty of the sea, but then what, I ask? Month, star, day, circle, circle. We have built a few huts from the washed up timbers. Poor sweet SS Flavian. At least the shanties keep out the wind and rain. We still have had no sign of Bobbery and the others. In my heart, she doubts. Still, despite my fears, we must continue to hope that they are alive somewhere. Month, star, days, circle X. 3 days on the isle now. And the huts are all finished. We have carved a life out here, though we all dream of a return to Rogueport. For the most part. I like... One thing, can I just point out real quick before I open my door because I'm sweating? I love that Ms. Mouse is just always in a state of doing this. Like, she's just giving her, always.
It ain't much, but we finished a wee up for you and to rest in. Come have a look.
And with that hunk of story done, I think, quite frankly, that should do it for an episode. Thank you for watching. I love your face. Keep on keeping on. And remember, I'm not out of the woods yet. Gonna go get a whack-a-bump. You wanna know what it is? Well, you gotta watch next episode. We'll be back next week. Come on, baby. What do you think? I'm just gonna give you all the secrets? Nah.